What up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Flo, and I think I'm about to sneeze. Whew. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. What up, everybody? Baby's is sleeping over there. Oh, she's doing something over there. Door's still open. We're chilling today. And my margarita finally melted. I'm excited because I said I wanted to use that this year. All right, today we are gathered here to pull cards for Aquarius. The Knight of Swords, exactly the same thing as Gemini. First of all, I didn't even fix this. You can see my dog food in the corner. The Knight of Swords, Sassy McSass. Okay, smarty pants. I just feel like you feel really comfortable. Whoever you're around right now, you feel comfortable. You're coming out of your shell more. Yeah, Three of Cups. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm so good. I feel like I'm like really good at like picking up on energy, because in the last reading that I did, the Knight of Swords was something completely different. It was like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. But this one, in this reading, Aquarius reading, it is like, people are like, oh, I know what you're trying to do, and they're with it. They're like, they want to get you in this Knight of Swords energy, this fight or flight energy, but only because they know that you're about to fucking fly. Like, these are people that like love you and support you, and they're gonna come out to everything that you do. All of the I don't know why I'm hearing hostessing. Could be like a host or a party planner. Four of Pentacles, yep. It's like you got the same like 2 or 3 people that always show up for you. Four of Pentacles, they're holding on to you for a reason. With the Knight of Swords, they do hold some expectations onto you, and you are realizing that people are expecting things from you. Okay, so when this 4 of Coins comes in, you're like, I don't want to give them what they expect. 10 of Cups, I want to give them more. So, like, I feel like people don't know, like, you might have like a resting bitch face or something like that, but I feel like once people start talking to you, they're like, oh my God, this person's actually like really easy to talk to, really easy to love. You're like easy to love, to fall in love with. 4 of Cups. And people start talking to you, I think, because you just seem so like not attached to anything, and they're like, well, they're not going to attach themselves to me. Aquarius wouldn't attach themselves to me. But then they're finding themselves wanting you to be attached to them. Are you dealing with a water sign? You're either dealing with a water sign, yeah. And this person wants you to, I don't know, maybe like shout them out or acknowledge them in some sort of way. Like, I'm yours, you're mine. Like, tell the world, please. Yeah, 3 of Wands. It's like a lot of people don't know that. and I feel like they've had to deal with people trying to maybe talk to you or work with you without knowing that they're in the background. And it's not like you tried to like keep somebody like a secret, it's just that you're so friendly and outgoing that they don't even think to ask if you're like attached to anybody. They just want to, other people just want to attach themselves to you. Like, oh my God, you're so awesome, you're so cool, let's hang out all the time. And you're like, I can't do that. Like, I feel like people are easily attached to you. But your heart only belongs to one. Three of Wands. And you can tell that you are only attached to one person because of the way that you like act. There's some things that you do that, I don't know, it doesn't look like a guy like you would be into something like that. Maybe you're like a guy that likes like a specific artist or something like that, and it's like only girls like that shit. Like, what do you mean? Like, how do you even know about this stuff? Like, and you're like, you know, you don't want to explain or say that, you know, your ex used to listen to this and it was actually really good and now you're like a super fan. You know, it doesn't mean that you still love your ex. It just means that you got something from them. Interesting. Or you are a certain way because of like your family or your ex or something like that. Some sort of cycle that you have been in that like is part of like your personality now, and it's like maybe you don't want to be that way anymore. I don't know. I don't see you not even noticing that it's a problem. You don't even notice that you're acting this way or that you're doing this way with the Knight of Swords. It just comes out of you. Like, maybe you grew up in the South or something, or you're from somewhere else and you went to the South and you picked up on the accent like a little bit, but now you're not there and you're living out somewhere else and you still have like a hint of the accent. That's what I'm getting with you, like a hint of the accent, where it's like, oh, are you this or that? And you're like, no, I was around it for a little bit. Like me, like not a lot of people know this about me, but like, I'm Puerto Rican and I grew up in a suburban town, and in my suburban town, there were a lot of it's like a black community, but not only just a black community, it's like a Jamaican community. Like, it kind of gets a little bit specific, but it's like all these Jamaicans who like have like really good jobs. They're like, you know, they do well for themselves. It's like a suburban community, like, and there weren't a lot of like Puerto Ricans in my town either. There's like a handful of us. There was like a handful of Puerto Ricans, a handful of white people, like 2 Asians, and not even, but everybody else was fucking Jamaican or black in my community, which I love. Like, I love the way that I grew up. And I don't, like, even though I am like Puerto Rican, like my Spanish is horrible. But my patois isn't even that good either, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I only know a little bit of patois because of, like, what I've been around, and I only know a little bit of, like, Spanish because of what I've been around, you know? So, like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I grew up different than a lot of people, but it's still in my personality, like, and it is a part of my personality. So maybe there's something about you that doesn't fit into like a stereotype. You're not like stereotypically this way or that way. I do see the 10 of Cups here, and it's got like a rainbow behind it, and people are like, oh, you're gay? Like, I wouldn't have even guessed that you're gay because you act like this and this and that. And you're like, what am I supposed to... Like, am I supposed to wear a chancla on my fucking head to show you that I'm Puerto Rican or something? Like, but I feel like that's when it comes out, like, it's like people expect you to act and be a certain way because of like who you claim that you are, and you're like cool. Like, it's like you show up to the scene, but people are like, what are you doing here? Like, you're not one of us, you know? Like, what do you expect? Like, the thing is like they're judging you, but you're really judging them. Like you're all acting, you're so different, but you're just trying to fit in with all the different people. I don't know if that makes any sense. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, even me, like, I feel like because I read cards, people expect me to be a certain type of way. Well, I mean, my first example was about me, but whatever. All right, let's talk about me. I love it so much. Fuck you. But, you know, people expect that because I read cards and stuff that I'm like, you know, like spiritual means, you know, like love and light, and it's actually mostly like darkness and shadows. So there's like the gray area, and it's like, because you have found that, because you have found enlightenment in yourself, it's like other people want you to explain yourself. And I mean, it's easier to like see it than explain it. So maybe you're in like the learning stages of trying to explain who you are so that other people can understand it better, right? Because I feel like you have felt like people don't understand you with the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I just turned it over. Like, you know, people don't talk to you because of a certain way that you look or something, but you know, when the Ten of Cups, when they do actually talk to you, like, they're like, oh, like, we got mad shit in common, or it's actually mad easy to talk to you. And it's like people find out things about themselves that for a long time they thought, it's like trying new food. Like I never thought that I would like shrimp. I never liked seafood, like, growing up. And then, like, for a minute there, like, I, like, fell in love with shrimp for a while after I tried it. Like, this tourist guy made me a shrimp and rice type of thing, like, and it was, like, spicy and it was delicious. And after that, like, I just loved shrimp for a while. And then I turned vegetarian and I stopped eating shrimp. But, like, I remember that I used to hate, like, shrimp because of, like, the texture, the look of it, you know, without actually trying it. Then I tried it, and then I loved it, and then I wanted shrimp in everything. I mean, a lot has changed since then. It's been a long journey. And just because I don't eat shrimp now doesn't mean that I don't know that I love it, if that makes sense. I'm scratching my thigh. It looks weird, but I'm scratching my thigh. Nothing else. All right, what else do we have here for Aquarius? This is quite interesting, actually, because with the Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, it's like people are like, dance for me, dance for me. And you're like, Knight of Swords. Maybe you do dance for them, but the dance that you're dancing is completely different than what they're used to. And you're like, well, you asked for the truth. You wanted to see everything with the Ten of Cups. There you go. You know, Seven of Wands, you know, and people are starting to like look within themselves like, damn, I interpreted this entire thing all wrong off of just one thing that you do that is completely different, but still okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think that because it's different, it's not okay. And you're like, no, I can do this and that. Like, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put me in a box. This is you, like, really, like, trying to show that you aren't your typical or your average type.